make sure that you look at two major things: usage and exclusivity. So usage rights, a lot of times contracts have usage rights written into a contract where you are giving them rights to your content in perpetuity. So I actually have a client that did a photo shoot literally like 10 years ago, and she signed away the rights to her usage and her likeness at that photo shoot. And she sees herself on like billboards. She's basically being used, and her image and her likeness is being used all over the place for all sorts of stuff in stock imagery, because she signed away the rights to her content without looking over the contract properly. So I would ask brands or an agency to always remove that, or at the very least, put a specific time frame in place. So if you're going to allow a brand to, purchase the rights to your content, or if you're going to create content in exchange for something, I would say limit it to 12 months, 18 months, like maximum, because you never know what might happen. You never know where they might want to end up using your content. I've actually seen some of my photos from, my early days in malls, like in like mall advertisements and things like that, like where it's like I didn't give permission, but I kind of inadvertently did through contracts. So definitely take out the usage. And then exclusivity is also something that you should always look at. I'm not saying that you should remove exclusivity, but if a brand is requiring or preventing you from working with any of their competitors during the term of the contract or for any time frame whatsoever, they need to compensate you for the opportunity cost or for that loss of income. So if, I'm a fashion girl and I do a collaboration with H&M, and they're like, okay, you're going to be in this H&M collaboration, but for like 1 month before and 1 month after our collaboration, we don't want you to work with Joe Fresh, The Gap, and a number of other different brands. You can say, okay, yeah, that's fine. But what I'm potentially losing out in income is, $2,000 or $3,000, and you need to compensate. That's what my exclusivity search charges. So we usually speak about it in terms of opportunity cost. So the brand has to compensate you for that opportunity cost. And the compromise, if they're not willing to pay you for that exclusivity, most brands are though, and they're prepared and ready for this. But if they're not willing to compensate you for the exclusivity, get them to reduce it substantially to like, as opposed to 1 month before and 1 month after you post, like 24 hours before and 24 hours after, and or get them to remove it altogether.